The Simpsons, an iconic and long-standing American TV series, is renowned not just for its satirical humor and portrayal of a quirky, dysfunctional family, but also for its seemingly prophetic insights. Over the years, this animated show has made eerily accurate predictions, ranging from the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020 to Kamala Harris becoming the first black female vice president. Their track record of foresight is nothing short of remarkable. Now let's delve into the astonishing forecast that The Simpsons have in store for the year 2024. The rapid advancements in artificial intelligence, AI, raise a critical question. Are we inadvertently setting the stage for technology to overpower us? This concern, often viewed as a product of conspiracy theory, gained more attention following a notable incident involving a former Google chief engineer. This engineer, Blake Lemoine, claimed that Google's AI, named LaMDA, had achieved sentience, exhibiting thought processes and emotions akin to humans. His revelation, which led to his dismissal from Google, was initially met with skepticism, but has since sparked serious debates due to his stature as a respected professional in the field. This scenario echoes a 1994 episode of The Simpsons titled Itchy and Scratchy Land, where the family visits a theme park populated by robots. In a twist, these robots malfunction and start attacking visitors. While the likelihood of such an event occurring by 2024 seems remote, it underscores a broader concern about the limits and ethics of AI development. As AI continues to evolve, we must consider the implications of creating technology that could potentially become autonomous and beyond our control. This situation poses the existential question: if our own inventions turn against us, where would we seek refuge? As the United States approaches its 2024 elections, one question that's often pondered is whether the nation is prepared to welcome its first female president. The effectiveness of women in politics is not in doubt, as numerous women have demonstrated exceptional leadership globally. However, the U.S. political landscape has traditionally been male-dominated, with few women navigating the path to the highest office in the land. In this context, The Simpsons provides an interesting perspective. In the episode, Bart to the Future, the show envisions Lisa Simpson as the first female president of the United States. Her presidency follows the tumultuous term of a fictional President Trump, who leaves the country in financial disarray. Lisa's presidency involves implementing a tax hike to rectify the situation. This portrayal in The Simpsons is noteworthy, especially considering Kamala Harris's historical role as the first black female vice president of the United States. The question now arises: could The Simpsons be prophetic once more, hinting at the possibility of a woman occupying the Oval Office in the near future? This possibility, once seen as remote, is now a subject of much anticipation and speculation as the 2024 elections draw closer. In the world of futuristic storytelling, The Simpsons often stands out, particularly in an episode from season 16 titled Future Drama. In this episode, Bart and Lisa glimpse into the family's future, witnessing an impressive technological advancement: hovercars. These vehicles, floating without tires, symbolize a long-standing fascination in science fiction and are a nod to ongoing research in advanced transportation technology. While it might seem like a distant dream, the reality of such innovation might be closer than we think. Consider the case of Samson Sky, an Oregon-based company set to start delivering its Switchblade flying car in 2024. This vehicle, which has been in development for over a decade, represents a significant leap in transportation technology, blending the convenience of a car with the freedom of flight. As it moves from concept to reality, it raises the possibility of bypassing traffic jams and navigating the skies instead. However, this advancement brings forth a practical consideration. Would owning and operating such a vehicle require not just a driver's license, but a pilot's license as well? This question points to the broader implications of integrating such futuristic technology into everyday life. While the prospect of hover cars and flying vehicles is exciting, it also opens up a new realm of regulatory and logistical challenges. The fascination of The Simpsons writers with Donald Trump and his family, particularly Ivanka Trump, is evident in a couple of episodes. Notably, an October 2016 episode subtly hinted at Ivanka Trump's potential political ambitions by showing Homer Simpson wearing a badge that read, "Ivanka 2028. This intriguing detail has led some to speculate whether the show is once again making a prescient prediction, given Ivanka's established prominence in the U.S. political arena. Beyond this, Ivanka Trump, or at least her character, was also depicted in a 2017 episode of The Simpsons. In this episode, she is humorously shown taking the place of Ruth Bader Ginsburg on the Supreme Court, complete with a robe and earrings from her fashion collection. These portrayals raise questions about the feasibility of an Ivanka Trump presidency and whether such a scenario would be surprising. The discussion of Ivanka Trump's potential foray into presidential politics is left open for debate and speculation among viewers. The striking parallels between The Simpsons episode and real-life events can sometimes be astonishing, almost as if the scriptwriters had uncanny foresight. Take, for instance, episode 6 of season 27, where Lisa discovers a government program seeking volunteers for a mission to colonize Mars. She and her family enthusiastically sign up, leading to a series of humorous mishaps. However, their space vehicle ultimately fails to launch, leaving them earthbound. Intriguingly, the episode concludes with a forward jump to 2051, showing Marge and Lisa living on Mars. This narrative might remind you of Elon Musk and his ambitious plans for Mars colonization. Musk, known for his role in advancing space exploration through his company, SpaceX, has been vocal about his vision of establishing a human settlement on Mars. The timeline in the Simpsons episode bears a striking resemblance to Musk's proposed timelines for Mars exploration. While it's tempting to speculate about the writers having insider knowledge or extraordinary predictive abilities, it's more likely a remarkable coincidence. Nonetheless, such parallels inevitably fuel curiosity and speculation among viewers, especially those familiar with Elon Musk's Mars colonization project. In an era where technological advancements occur at a breakneck pace, The Simpsons often seems to be ahead of the curve. In one episode, Bart Simpson peers into the future, using one of Professor Frink's inventions, and witnesses a scenario that could be a harbinger of technological developments to come. In this future, Bart, portrayed as a lackluster character, receives a holographic message inviting his band to perform at a club. This depiction prompts the question, how did the Simpsons conceptualize the idea of hologram technology becoming widespread, and is it possible that by 2024 holograms will be as ubiquitous as cell phones? Presently, the world has already seen advancements like the dreamy HD3 holograms, a three-sided holographic display case capable of projecting 3D images from anywhere globally. Imagine being able to watch a hologram of someone teaching you a dance from across the world, right in your room. While this technology is currently available in a limited capacity only in about 500 Best Buy stores across the nation, the prospect of its widespread adoption and potential refinement by 2024 is an exciting thought. If this technology does become mainstream, it will be yet another instance where The Simpsons seemingly predicted the future. Returning to predictions of challenging times, there's a growing concern among economic analysts that the United States might be on the brink of a significant economic downturn, reminiscent of the Great Depression era. This forecast is based on the downward economic trajectory observed in recent times. However, it's important to note that this issue isn't exclusive to the US. Countries worldwide are grappling with economic hardships, exacerbated by the COVID-19 pandemic, the Russia-Ukraine conflict, and various other global tensions. Remarkably, our civilization has managed to withstand these upheavals so far. Intriguingly, an episode of The Simpsons titled "Bart to the Future," aired in the year 2000, seems to have touched on this theme. This episode is notably famous among fans who analyze the series for its prophetic elements. Strikingly, it alludes to an economic collapse during Donald Trump's presidency. While Trump isn't the current president, his intention to run for office again in 2024 lends relevance to this prediction. For those who enjoy delving into conspiracy theories, this connection might seem particularly compelling. And if you're watching this, you might find yourself intrigued by such theories as well. In a memorable episode of The Simpsons that was broadcast on the Tracy Ullman Show, Homer Simpson humorously tricks his family with false alarms of World War III, making them scramble for a fallout shelter. This comedic portrayal might contain a deeper, more significant message, especially when considering the show's history of making surprisingly accurate predictions through seemingly minor details. In the episode, Homer's antics revolve around feigning an imminent global catastrophe, questioning the effectiveness of a rudimentary shelter in a typical American home against a nuclear fallout. While the episode was originally intended as satire, it inadvertently reflects the growing global tensions. As we examine the current state of world affairs, the scenario portrayed in this episode seems increasingly relevant. The world has experienced moments of heightened tension, such as the pre-pandemic war scares of 2020 and ongoing international conflicts. These events highlight a lack of true peace globally, despite the absence of a full-scale war. Looking ahead to 2024, there's a lingering question. Could these escalating tensions reach a critical point leading to severe global conflict? While the hope is that such a scenario never materializes, it underscores the importance of striving for peace in regions affected by war to prevent the reality from mirroring the satirical world of The Simpsons. In an episode that might send chills down your spine, we delve into the 24th season of The Simpsons, specifically the second episode aired on March 24, 2013, titled Treehouse of Horror 23. This episode takes viewers on a journey with the Simpsons family as they confront the terror of a mysterious black hole, threatening to engulf the entire town of Springfield in darkness. The plot unfolds with Lisa inadvertently creating this cosmic menace, and then bringing it home in an attempt to protect everyone. However, in true Simpsons fashion, chaos erupts, and ultimately, the black hole consumes all of Springfield, leaving only Maggie in the desolate remains of the town. While this narrative is undoubtedly fictional, it does play into fears about unprecedented natural catastrophes. However, it's important to note that according to scientific knowledge, the nearest black hole is located approximately 1,560 light-years away from Earth, making such an event highly improbable. Despite this, the track record of The Simpsons in predicting unexpected events leaves some wondering if they should be concerned about such an extreme scenario in 2024. But given the vast distance of black holes from our planet, it remains firmly within the realm of fiction rather than a plausible reality. Although not a direct prediction for 2024, the accuracy of a particular The Simpsons episode is noteworthy and deserves an honorable mention. This episode from Season 5, titled Lisa vs. Malibu Stacy, features a scene where a news anchor reports on the release of a new Barbie doll. Interestingly, after a lengthy 28-minute segment on the doll, the anchor briefly mentions the arrest of the US president for murder, promising more details the following night. This satirical portrayal in The Simpsons eerily mirrors the real-life scenario of former President Donald Trump's arrest on April 4, 2023. On that day, many news outlets prioritized coverage of the new Barbie movie over Trump's arrest, reflecting a media strategy where significant events are sometimes overshadowed by less important ones. This instance highlights the tendency of the media to focus on trivial matters while major events unfold, a phenomenon that is commonly observed yet often goes unquestioned.